just out of reach if he was well, no, he would have definitely been within reach of my
Hypotenuse.
silvery barbs.
Hypotenuse.
I believe silvery barbs is 60 feet, so it doesn't matter. I would have been able to hit either of them.
Minus that much. Okay. Perfect. All right.
That's the end of my turn.
Crescent Moon.
I'm gonna move right over here. Feel free to go ahead and hit me, by the way.
Yeah, that's one. That's a mace. Swap.
Ha! Anyway. Aiming for this one, still in the tree. I thought I told you.
I don't want to be this guy, but the problem is this guy's within 5 feet of you. You're making a ranged attack. You have disadvantage.
Okay.
I know it's I don't want to be that
Yes,
guy, but to be fair,
it's all good. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna say that anytime a ranged enemy does it. So for us, I have to say it too.
She's just gonna like look up into the tree. I thought I told you last time that if I saw you again, you wouldn't be safe. I thought I made that very clear.
I mean, lady, I don't even know who you are.
Huh. Interesting.
All we know is that you killed our boss.
Yes. And I will make sure that I kill you next. And she throws her javelin.
Okay, so that's 21. I mean, it's not hard to hit these guys.
And just gonna... Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Gonna...
You rolled pretty good on that damage.
Then I'm gonna do it again. Okay.
Okay. Add your D4.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Fenric, you're up. Sorabel, you're on deck.
Alrighty, so let me get like what's the layout of the battle? So some of these guys are in trees, some of them aren't. Which ones are and aren't?
Okay, this one got knocked out. This one's still in a tree. The rest of them are on the forest floor.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm going. The issue being, I don't really got like very many damage spells specifically as of right now, but that's okay because I got my cantrips. So how big is spike growth again? 20-foot radius. Fuck, that's big. All right. Y'all good? All y'all good? Running through some spikes.
Don't worry about me.
I think I can handle it.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast spike growth centered right here. It's 20. I guess. No, I'm gonna have it centered here. That way, it's on the edge of it is.
Just
So,
draw the area in which you want it to be in.
Yeah.
Take the draw tool and draw a shape.
Because 20 feet.
So from this corner to this corner. So the only one outside would be that guy.
There we go. That's our spike growth size right there.
Oh wow.
All right.
So it is once again it is difficult terrain. And for every 5 feet you travel, you take 2d4 piercing damage.
Hmm.
So yeah, have fun with that. And then bonus action Shillelagh. Then I think. Oop! I do not want to draw a square. And then I'm just gonna move like right here. There, sweet. That's my turn.
I'm doing some things with the Night Runners real fast. So, Sorbel, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move. Hold on.
Unfortunate thing with the amount of melee fighters we have,
Okay, I'm
everyone
going
takes
around.
damage.
I'm going over there. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians, which is going to hit, I believe,
Okay,
these
so
four.
here's how we
This one,
do
this one,
Spirit Guardians.
15 feet.
It's a 15-foot radius. We're gonna go into your character sheet. Make sure that this is seen by everybody. Square, 15 feet. Around you.
Yeah. Yeah, so all four of those are going to have to.
Okay, so they are currently in the area when you started it, but they will not have to make the save until their turn. Speaking of, let's roll some saves. What kind of save is it? Wisdom save. Okay. It's wisdom. What's your spell save DC?
16.
16?
Yep.
1, 2,
Fuck.
3.
Damn it.
What the fuck, Tando?
I
How are you
don't-
rolling so well?
I don't know.
There's one more.
I need to pull up the other one because they're technically it's a separate sheet, but they have the same rules.
Oh, I got 2.
Okay. Well, they still take all of them still take damage.
Right.
Yeah. So technically, you would roll 3 separate times, but if you want to, you can roll 1 set of damage for all of them, since you're just saying they'll go on their same turn.
Yep.
For speed purposes.
Oh wait, I forgot. This one actually isn't its turn yet, so never mind. Because that one's one of the Night Runners. So the third
We'll
one.
roll the damage for that one later.
Yeah.
So, Sorabel, roll 3d8 using the dice roller.
I just want to right now apologize for the damage I'm going to be dealing to everybody because of spike growth, but you know.
I'll be fine. I plan on raging next turn, so I'm only taking half.
Alright, well.
Croissant might not want to
15
spend
damage.
much time in here, though.
2 of them get half damage.
7.
One of them takes full damage.
7, 7, 15. That's
So this one's been hit
29.
before.
Really good.
This one's been hit before. We'll say it's in order of which one happens. It's this one, then this one. So that much minus that much. Okay. Next, this one has not taken damage yet, so it's just that much minus that much. Okay. I'm quickly losing track of who's done what. And this one minus that much. This one's on the ground. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, their turn. This could be bad for you, dear Sorvel, because you positioned yourself in a place where these both get they both get to flank.
It's only a +2.
I should have gone one spot south.
Well, you'd want to be one spot north because the one at the
That's
top
an
can
out
just move
one.
freely.
That literally doesn't matter.
Oh, sick.
And 17 plus 2 is 19.
Oof, ouchie.
How's that one do ya?
That's a hit, right? You said 19. My armor class is 18.
Yeah,
How much damage?
only 5.
So Tando, she's got to make a con save. I said I used silvery barbs to give the Badger advantage. The Badger didn't do anything. I would have given it to Sorabel had I known that the Bagger wasn't gonna take any actions. So can she have
Does it only
advantage
last
on?
one turn?
Well, that's not the thing. It's because you're about to have to make a con save, and if you fail, you lose Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So that's why I was saying giving you the advantage, so that since this is the first d20 you're gonna roll, it's gonna be advantage on the con save.
Oh yeah, Crescent Moon. This is speaking of Spirit Guardians. The
Silver.
warm
I will say
radiance
silvery
is what you
barbs
feel
isn't the
again.
first d20 roll. It's whatever d20 roll you choose. It's essentially inspiration.
It says the next it says the next one you make.
Wait, so what am I doing? Constitution then?
Yeah, it's a Constitution.
There we go. If I didn't give it to her, she would have failed.
Yeesh, that could have been bad. As for this last one, you better be ready to eat a smackaroli.
Weak smackaroli.
And then these 3 guys are gonna take aim with their heavy crossbows. A bang, bam, a boom.
Who's this on?
Brad.
Okay.
Brad flexes. Their arrows break. Or their bolts break.
Yeah, no,
Roy,
those
you're
hit.
up.
Okay. Quick question. Is it reasonable for me to carry this pot with me that I'm cooking in over to this position? And then I ask God, can I choose to allow someone to hit me?
Why?
I'm asking God a question.
Do you want to be allowed to be hit?
Yes.
Oh wait, I know what you're gonna do.
God, can someone hit me if I allow them to?
Really? You just gonna stand there?
Yeah, I'm just standing here, buddy. You gonna do anything about it? I'm just gonna
Alright.
start stepping away, so that I'm gonna use my action to let him attack me. I'll say he can hit me. Roll damage, cheeky fucker.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. He hits me. I flinch and then I flick my hand and slap him, and he gets shoved 15 feet towards Brad, so that Brad can kick his ass. Also, roll 6d4 piercing damage, my mousy friend.
This is why we like Roy.
Bang!
14 damage.
He just you.
Jeez.
He goes back and he's just my feet.
And then I will use my bonus action to cast a magic weapon on the knife that I was cooking dinner with.
Okay.
I'm gonna style on these guys as hard as possible.
Fair. All right. So, Night Runner's turn. Alright, so this one needs to make it already took the save. That was a not it was a 11, so it failed. Roll your damage again. Because he might just outright die.
Mine?
Yes. It was 3d8, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So he took full damage. He's dead, actually.
You only have 15 hit points? Oh, because the javelins. Right.
Yeah, he got hit twice by javelins.
Right. Nice, Udes.
He actually only had 7.
He was the one in the tree.
Yeah. He was the one standing in the tree, and then Crescent Moon tossed 2 javelins at him.
Alright.
Alright.
I moved my Steel Defender into it, next to it, so that he can give whoever attacks Brad disadvantage. But he just took some damage.
He's gonna do as a vampire does and kind of glide down towards Brad.
Glide down! Motherfucker fell!
Bring it
Yeah, he stands up and then walks, I guess, the 15 feet. Dang it.
Can I get another 6d4?
It's okay.
Is he walking through the spikes?
Yeah, it's okay. Pretty
64,
sure.
you said?
Yeah. Pretty sure it'll be fine.
God, it's so many ones.
It's fine. It's fun.
Right, it's a 1 in 4 chance of getting a 1, but
it's fine, because he does not have that great of a chance of doing this. But if he does, vampire things. That's a 12. Dang it.
Nope.
Uh,
Sure does not.
Brad, you are currently surrounded.
Vampire things aren't allowed here. I see that. If only I still had burning hands.
You do.
But did
I
we
know.
complete a long rest?
Oh, did we long rest?
You can, when you're raging, it doesn't cost anything to use.
Not
No,
spells.
no, not
cantrips.
cantrips.
Spells I
not
can only
spells.
use once
Oh,
per
okay,
long
never
rest.
mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Is
well,
it for
what
long
do you
rest or for short rest? It is for long rest because we covered that
it's
last
long
night.
rest. I am going to rage.
Obviously. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to untake rage before. That's fine.
It's. Oh yeah, I counted
I
the
don't-
rage damage. Oops.
Oh, did
whatever.
you? Yeah, yeah.
It's
So you're just -2
fine.
from that guy from the damage he took.
So he's actually standing at that much HP.
Oh, Tando, correction. I didn't cast magic weapon on a knife. I cast it on the wooden spoon I'm using to stir the pot.
And I'm just gonna swing twice at the vampire that tried to bite at me.
Okay.
Recklessly, because why not?
Okay. Roll your attacks, boy. That's a 25 and a 24.
24. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it outright. Mans is dead.
He killed the other vampire. Damn it!
Why?
I wanted to see what I was gonna do. I was gonna break the fucking spoon head off. I was gonna misty step over to him and stab him with the wooden spoon handle like a fucking wooden stake. Damn it! It's fine. Oh, it would have been so funny though.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Yep. Crescent Moon.
All right.
Wouldn't it be funny if Sorabel saw Crescent Moon as an enemy?
Oh God.
Be rude. No, Guardians ignore my friends.
I gave them spells only for them to not be able to use them.
That's your bad.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
All right. The motherfucker in front of me.
Okay. You're really not using your power attacks.
Not yet.
Okay.
Man, I
This one
forgot how
took
power
half
attacks work.
damage from.
You click the two things, so -5 plus 10.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see.
Don't need that one anymore. This one had taken. So that was the one with that much health. Okay. Minus that much. Boom. Okay, do it again.
And then I'm going to attempt to do this again, this time as a power attack. Oh.
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 Oh. That could have killed.
Oh. Oh.
You could still flurry of blows and not make
I
them power
could.
attacks.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh.
God.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Well. He's not dead. That much I can tell you. Fenric, you're on
Unfortunate.
deck.
Sounds good.
Well, Fenric, you're up. Sorabel, you're on deck.
All right. Well, let's see here. We got a bunch of guys out around.
Indeed.
All around, don't you
Um,
know?
Yeah. But it's all the little bitches, none of the big guys left. So I'm just gonna, what the hell? I'll just acid splash these two over here. And I gotta roll the dab. Yeah, there you go.
These two
Yep.
is our dear boy in the way.
No, so acid splash, you target one creature, and then it can also target one creature within 5 feet of the original creature.
Oh, okay, so 2 dex saves.
Yep. Fucker. Well, it hits the first one.
Yes.
And the second one takes no damage.
Okay, so this one. Okay, that's the one that got dragged across the ground. So he's with that much health. All right. That all for your turn?
Yeah, I think I'll move. I'll just stay here. Yep, that's it.
All right. Sorabel, you're up. Okay, those are 2 hits. Against who?
Have either of them been hit other than by the?
This one has been hit by Crescent Moon. This one has been hit quite a bit by, well, decently by our dear wizard man.
I'll bite the one on the left and claw the other one. Does that? Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
I mean, you could outright kill one of them if you attack with both. Probably.
Okay, I'll do that then, I guess.
I hate to be a stickler, but moving through the spikes.
Yeah.
2d4.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, move twice,
Wait, can
so
I go?
that's 4d4.
Can I change? Can I? I forgot spikes were
Actually,
there.
hold on. Let me check if he even. How much movement does Toto even have?
He has 40, doesn't he?
He is 30.
Wait.
You can
How
just
much
move
of a
next
burrow?
to me.
What's his burrow speed?
15.
Where is he from here?
He's standing here.
There. Well, I was gonna say like he could burrow to here and then like pop his head out and go blah blah, and then dig back under.
Or I could just say he went here instead. I completely forgot about the spikes.
Yeah.
Well, oh, did he have? I think that's within 40 feet. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
it's within
He good.
30 because Sorabel was able to move that far. So
He could get
He
here
good.
okay,
because that's 40
What?
feet from where he was.
To avoid touching the spike growth, he'd have to move slightly. Like he'd have to pull stop at the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So, with the 2 attacks, against this one's down.
Wait, so where is he?
He is one
Yeah,
one
right there.
area lower
Oh,
than
okay.
you.
Cool.
Also, you can still use your spiritual weapon. It is not
You didn't cast it
concentration.
yet.
Yeah, you could still use your spiritual weapon. You could cast it.
Might as well.
Okay. Who's it going near?
Hold on. I'll track it. Wait, how do I get the token? Just
I
right
should
click?
be able to click the name and pull it onto the
Click and hold on the
board.
name and then drag and drop it. Okay, so the guy that either a guy that has have either of those guys taken damage? I don't think they have. Not yet.
In the middle, the top. This one.
Which one are you gonna attack with it?
That one. On the right.
The one on the right? Alright.
Yeah.
Spiritual weapon, 7. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thugs are up.
And I'm not gonna do it now. It's way too late. I was gonna say, can I retroactively just Misty Step here? But no, that'd be too funny. Never mind.
Okay, so. Gotta make 2 more saves. 2 more wisdom saves. 1, 2. 1 success and 1 failure. Is that it? So, this one was already kind of hurting. Actually, no, he's not. Not really. Takes... What is your save 16?
Yeah.
Double checking? Okay. So that one, this guy takes 7. And as for this one, I don't remember where he was in my list here, but I think he might be dead.
Baller. Hurrah for the meat grinder spell.
Blood for the blood gods.
Blood for the blood gods!
Skull for the skull throne.
Okay, so... This one is going to walk around here. And then these two. This one is going to have
Take his damage first.
advantage and
It'd be 4d4 for this guy.
advantage and a +2.
44.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot.
Ooh, good some damage.
That one
You
has
right?
not taken damage though. Okay. Well. Okay.
Now
well,
you can continue swinging at me.
advantage and a +2 for this one. So if you add disadvantage, well, actually, you can only add disadvantage to one of the two. So 3 mace attacks against a dear wizard boy.
Hit me with it. Ow.
Gonna say
Only
that
one hits.
was the 20. That one was the 24.
Only the crit hits.
Okay. Well, actually, both of these guys also have a +2 because they're flanking.
Or oh right, one has advantage too. So
in actuality, that's a
Wait,
19 and a 20.
Okay, so the first and last one hit.
So all 3 hit.
All 3 hit.
Roy, you want to give disadvantage to one of them
Which
Wait,
one
wait,
specifically is
Wait,
hit?
how does all three hit? The middle one didn't. The second one didn't hit.
So the
Which one had the nat 20?
So first one is the nat 20.
Which is
This one.
this one?
Yes. That one rolled the 17. That one rolled the 18.
I can't do anything but the nat 20.
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
it's more than 5 feet away from my steel defender.
Sorry, Brad.
The second one will have disadvantage, which means he'll miss because he rolled a 9.
Well, they are also next to each other, so they have pack tactics.
Well, the second one rolled a 19. My armor class is 20, so that one didn't hit either way.
Okay, well.
So the 20 hit. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So only 2 of them hit.
Yeah.
So this one and this one hit.
So
take a total of 17 damage.
okay, so then does it round up?
Down.
Down.
So 17 cut in half would be 8.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway.
Oh no, I'm almost out of temp.
Oh wow.
Whatever.
I'm just gonna be like tasting the soup. Just be like,
And then
use more
proceed to
salt.
proceed to throw the spoon.
No. I'm just something a lot funnier. My steel defender. If you could see a machine give an evil grin, it's about to do that. So it's gonna make a grapple check against that guy.
Okay.
Where is my steel defenders? Athletics. Ooh, I'm gonna use my reaction to make that thug have to reroll, and I'm gonna give my steel defender advantage. So that's gonna be a 22, Chief, against a 10.
Fair.
So my steel defender is gonna grab this boy. He's gonna step back.
Can you do that though?
It's on the same. It's on the same thing.
So
if they're happening at the
I
same
already
time,
see
it's
what you're
kind
gonna
of.
do. You're gonna be like, move.
No. I'm gonna move out of the spike. So roll your 2d4 for both of our movements just then. Because my steel defender also has to take some. Okay, so it takes 5. Now, Tando, I would like to remind you what happens if someone enters Spirit Guardians for the first time.
Oh crap! Right.
So
Oh,
I just used 20 feet of movement because I have half movement for grabbing someone and half movement for being in the Spirit Guardian for
no.
that. But
Oh,
with the rest of
no.
my 20 movement, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to the right and put him in this space here. He's going to take another 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8d4 plus he has to make a save against Spirit Guardians.
Oh yeah.
Going on a wild ride. So that's.
That hits.
Oh god.
Bye.
Overkill, my dear children.
So it's gonna grab, drag, and just throw him onto the spikes as his body goes
All right,
limp.
this is gruesome
To the motor,
here.
yeah.
Basically, like he gets mostly cheese gratered across the spike growth, and then once he enters the Spirit Guardians, the remaining 2 damage that he needs to die immediately just he
See your
gets
hit point.
turns into like a friggin' piece of Swiss cheese.
Yum.
The Steel Defender is holding just this chunk of man.
You know.
Brad's just gonna yell, "Yeah, grade it up, little metal man."
I'm going to. I could throw the spoon. I already used my bonus action, so I can't Misty Step over to this guy and ruin his fucking day as well, which makes me really sad. I could fucking hate myself and walk through the spikes and take the damage. But what I will do, I will use my action to cast Vortex Warp on one of these chuckle fucks.
Where are you vortex warping him?
I'm
Into the
vortexing
hell
warping
zone.
this one right here to be flanking with the monk and the barbarizard and be in Spirit Guardians.
Oh.
Make a con save.
I
DC
thought it was-
18.
I thought it was wisdom.
Con. Get fucked.
It says wisdom though, doesn't it?
Spirit
Vortex
Guardians
warp?
is wisdom.
Spirit Guardians is wisdom. He has to make a con save against Vortex Warp.
Oh, okay. Let's do the con save first.
Ken, get fucked. DC 18. You failed by 8.
And he already failed the wisdom save, so get him that damage.
I literally just snap my fingers. He gets teleported. The other guy gets fucking cheese grated. I'm sipping gumbo like, I think it's close, guys. I don't have a shield. I'm just fucking like, I'm gonna throw a spoon at someone next turn. Watch me.
All right. This one, I don't remember which one he is.
Don't worry, I'll kill him.
The two red guys are dead, aren't they?
Yeah, the two red guys are dead. But I'm trying to remember which one of these numbers he is. Cause he's the one that got moved from here to here. From here to here.
Yeah.
And he just vortex warped him. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna assume that he's probably dead.
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
Like-
assume it. Brad, you're up.
All right, I'm going to double. You know what? It's probably gonna bite me in the butt, but I'm just gonna double power attack Reckless, the man next to me.
If it's reckless, it doesn't matter. If it's not gonna bite you in the butt if you're recklessly attacking.
You never know. I think you roll like 2 10s. The
Yeah,
first
for-
one fucking misses,
the
even with
first
advantage.
one does. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, hold up.
Why do I
He
have
rolls a
12 to
10.
rage?
He rolls. Wait.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind.
He
Power
rolls
attack, right?
8. Remember, you're flanking plus 2. That's 10.
I'm not
that's
flanking
still
with the
a
one I'm
miss,
hitting.
but the second one
Oh,
most definitely
okay.
hits. And just so you know, your rage plus your power attack damage is
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, I realized that. Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna be eyeballing the dude who's next to the sword and 1 foot, like 1 step away from being in the Spirit Guardians. Like, you would have been next, son. Take a sip.
Party looks at
Basically, at this
last
point,
survivor with
the
malicious
pot is like
intent.
half empty.
Why don't we leave him alive, send him back to tell the others? Hmm?
The rest
Basically,
of the
like,
party knows that's not gonna
Oh, well.
happen.
yeah, he's like, I surrender.
The last
put-
time we took a prisoner, Crescent's just gonna be like, the last time we took a prisoner, it was because I wanted to ask questions, and then I got answers, and then we killed him. So, if that's anything to go off of.
I'm very
Well,
tempted.
maybe I have answers that you want.
Me, I don't
What
want
would I
answers.
want from you?
I want you to go back and tell anyone else who's after me that this will happen to them.
I'm very tempted to magic missile this man.
As he's leaving.
As we're having the conversation of letting him go, I'm just.
I mean, this guy has not taken very much damage overall.
Yeah,
So.
I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I take a bonus action to throw a javelin at him, essentially, with advantage.
I'm assuming you grab one of these dudes' weapons as they die and just chuck it at him.
I don't have javelins, but I can do that too. I can just
He is a
yeet a mace at
barbarian,
him.
after all.
I'm pretty sure doesn't Magic Missile let you treat whatever weapon you're holding, or does it have to have
it just
priority?
says throw a weapon. It doesn't say anything. It just says make a ranged attack using a weapon you are holding.
I think you can use any weapon. So like if
Alright,
they're
well.
using like a longsword, they're using maces, doesn't matter.
Brad, just do it.
Yeah, I'll just yeet a mace at him. How do I do that?
Just roll a javelin attack, and just still do bludgeoning damage instead of piercing because they have the same
Okay.
damage dice.
Oh, not power attacks.
Oh.
Or does it? Never mind.
You
It
can.
doesn't matter.
You can.
Yeah, never mind.
You can
I
with a power.
I didn't look at the roll at first.
Oh,
Never mind.
That is
nice.
that, my dear friend, is a crit.
And funny thing, he's a spec.
Fenric's like, I wanted to set to do the to like have them spread rumors.
This was an out of combat thing, but now Crescent, if you want to finish him off, go ahead.
I want to preface the fact that my character doesn't take prisoners and he doesn't let people spread stories. I would have hunted him down in the night like the Predator and killed him while everyone was sleeping. I'm just saying that was what was gonna happen.
It was just halfway through Fenric's speech, and I just look back and go, "Sorry,
Hey,
magic."
Okay,
I'm not a
okay,
murder
no,
hobo.
no. We aren't murder hobos. Okay,
I
let's
scared
get this.
Mongo.
Let's get one thing straight. Let's get one thing straight. We are not murder hobos. We have not murdered everyone we come in contact with. Only
No, no,
the
no.
ones that give us problems.
Exactly.
To be fair, our party has chosen to not kill people when they don't deserve it.
Exactly. Exactly.
And we have put up with some people's shit before without killing them.
Give me an
Bandits
example.
notwithstanding.
Give me an example.
I didn't kill Belma when he asked me to make him something instead of just doing a favor for me.
This is
The Moto
true.
Herber Hobo response would have been to kill him.
Yeah.
Also,
You're right.
like I
Also, you
I
did free
previously
Mungo from
stated,
his captivity.
Yeah. We freed
Like-
Mungo. We didn't kill the cat because we found another way around it. We did kill the other general, but that was because we had no other choice, and we did set up a framework for which to bring him back. We don't kill
Exactly.
everybody. We kill bandits.
exactly. And as previously stated, we took one prisoner, and then when we got the answers that I wanted and needed, that's when
They
we killed him.
He had
Because I didn't like the answers.
he had outlasted his usefulness and therefore lost his life.
All right, hold on.
I apologize,
He's not.
Fenric.
This guy isn't dead yet.
No, but he is a
Does-
speck of HP.
Does Fenric want to let him go?
I mean, I said my piece, and you guys said yours, so you know.
It's
I'm
your. He is your problem.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I'm going to move exactly one
Also,
space forward.
I'm assuming
Warily,
the
like
spike
eyeing
growth got dropped.
Fenric, like, please.
I got it.
I could trip and fall one square to the left and instantly annihilate him with my guardian.
No,
Unless he
wouldn't be
saves
you
the
trip and
wisdom.
falling. It would be him
Yeah.
trip and falling in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spirit Guardians doesn't work when you move towards them, sadly. That would be such cheese.
It would be.
Oh, really?
It's so weird that it works that way.
It's because it would be so cracked about if like a cleric could just like get hasted and then run zigzags back and forth across the room
Yeah.
and hit like everyone.
Yeah, just full mobility, just spirit guardians just dashing around.
It'd be a little
Anyways.
hectic.
Cleric.
Anyways, let's let this fucking man's go. It's even more terrifying that he's at fucking 1 HP. He'll be lucky to make it back anyways. So
I mean, if you guys let him go, he's just going to take the 2d4 and immediately bite it.
I mean, I can
Oh,
drop.
that's a good
If,
point.
if I
Yeah,
let
you
him,
can drop-
if I let him go, I'll just drop spike growth. It's concentration. I can end it whenever I want.
Well, then, yeah,
that's why I was gonna say I was expecting him to drop it, like when he started saying that I want you to go back and tell the story. I'd assuming that's when it went down.
I want
Right, the
this to be
spikes.
a warning to you and whoever it is that sent you.
Yeah, I will not continue attacking him. The javelin was battle rage. I just saw an enemy and I threw it.
All right. So spirit, the thing is gone, and he's running away now. Like he starts dashing in the opposite direction. much movement speed do they have?
I'm assuming it's 30. They're a humanoid, right?
Yeah, they got 30. So I just yeah. He dashes off screen.
Whee!
Does anyone take the chance to finish this man off, though?
I don't have my hand crossbow. I can't reach him. I don't get attacks of opportunity with a spoon.
Oh God! I mean, I could throw a Jabberland and like have disadvantage.
It has this taste.
No, Brad is
Like-
fully content with people knowing what he can do, so he's not going to do anything.
And I think Roy, after all this is over, he just like takes the spoon that he's using and like with the handle of it pointed towards them, he probably like looks at the teeth of the vampire ones.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, same fucking dudes.
Oh God!
Does he harvest them at all?
I'll take their teeth. I don't think there's any other for fucking just like vampire like initiates. Like they're just like, you know, thralls effectively. Maybe their teeth might be worth something. I don't think vampires at this early stage have any special organs or anything.
Brad's going to
They'll
poke
just-
around in their stuff.
Yo, they got a mace.
Just
It's like
puts
a
mace
big
with
wand.
the other one. I threw mine, so I just replaced mine with theirs.
Doesn't seem like this is your kind of style, but this is how we do it. Back in Mercantaria. Reputation is everything.
Roy is just gonna sit here like, I'm also from Mercantaria, child.
We're probably roughly the same age. I once called him boy. We have different tacts. I'd rather no one know my name associated with combat, but I don't think they recognize me. Well, no, I don't know how much that guy knew. The two vampires definitely, but we'll see. Hopefully my shop doesn't get broken into while I'm gone. I changed the locks.
Again.
Jason, are we only advancing one day every session?
No.
It's been a couple of days since it's been like 2 or 3 days since this session
And
started.
now, just to speed up your travel a bit, we're gonna say you move. I was gonna say it's like a 7-day travel from Almor to Bismarck. So you have 5 days left to travel. So yeah.
I would assume at this point we've probably gotten pretty deep into the territory where things like the quadruped are mouse friends saw probably a little bit more common, and things of the bipedal nature are a bit less common.
I mean, you guys are still heading southwest, not southeast.
Yeah, southwest, but we're going into a mountain range.
True. Getting a little bit closer to a mountain range.
Yeah.
And by the end of the session, well, by this time, we have now reached, like, by the end of 5 days, you reach Bismarck. Let me give you a look at Bismarck. And I will not be having you guys use your actual tokens here, because this is a vehicle map, not a person map. It's not to scale with you guys. Clearly.
So each one of these tokens is like a 10 by 10?
Maybe larger. This one is this first one here is the Waning Mare, a tavern, an inn. Later, a little bit farther in, you get this one, which is the Waxing Pheasant. Then you got a blacksmith shop, a market, and the mayor's estate. And down at the very bottom of the map is the church.
Mm.
That seems appropriate.
Let me just make an empty. Let me make an empty character sheet just for all of you. Can be edited by whoops. Well, in players' journals of all characters and can be edited and controlled by all characters. Boom. Oops. I said carry, not cart. There we go. There. Here's your cart. You guys are here.
Ya estamos.
Ugh.
Going to be
Any of you guys should be able to move that token anywhere you want.
Jays. Which was this one? This was the
Waning
inn?
Mare.
What time is it? In world?
Probably near nightfall.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna turn to the monk because this is her expedition. I believe we're getting close.
Down
We should
south is
be.
more to like this. If you guys zoom out all the way, and this road here leads up the mountain towards the monastery.
It's like another like half day's journey or another day's journey or so.
I mean, Bismarck is like at the foot of the mountain, kind of. Pretty close. Kind of sad that this is the only city I actually have a map for.
I'm gonna ask Crescent. This place starting to look more familiar? Would she be
You
familiar with this
visibly.
place? What are you saying?
Would she? First things first. Would she, Mr. DM?
From what I imagine, you've been into Bismarck a couple times to like buy supplies for the monastery, like every so often, but you've never lived here.
Mm-hmm.
So, from a glance, you have an idea of, well, you remember this place. But you don't know much about like what the people are like other than some of the merchants.
Quick question. Crossing over the mountains, would I have passed through here? Like, is this place on that route that
So
goes
if
through
we
the
look
mountain pass,
at
or no?
if we take a look at the map again,
I wasn't sure if
Bismarck
this is one of the
is
places.
it's kind of far away from the path that you had taken because you
Okay, fair
passed
enough.
around the mountain range, right?
I'm pretty sure there was there's that like path that
There's
you
a
had drawn that
pass.
goes in between.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a pass.
If this is out of the way, I wouldn't have come this way.
Yeah, no.
Okay, just making sure. Cool. I don't know this place.
Yep.
Oh shit.
How much time do I have left?
Fenric, how much time do you have left before you have to leave?
I mean, I'm good for like another 45 minutes.
Okay. Welcome, Gearman. You've just been sleeping soundly in the cart for a 7-day travel.
Coolio.
Meanwhile, while your allies fought hobgoblins and friggin'
Vampires
bugs.
and things.
I think the previous fight would have been quite dangerous for a blind doggo.
You know?
You're right, actually. It would have.
Despite the fact that I almost killed a man with a spoon, it was far more threatening than my character would have let on. Well, since
Thanks
it's
to the
getting late,
mouse.
close to night, I'm gonna ask
So there are two
Crescent.
taverns. There is the Waning Mare and the Waxing Pheasant.
The
Waxing Pheasant is a bit of a bigger tavern, so probably more expensive. The Waning Mare is like one of the first buildings you see on the way in to town.
So you said the Waning Mare is the cheaper one?
The Waning Mare is this one's. It's smaller and probably a little bit cheaper, considering its size and overall comfort.
Is this over here cornfields, or is those stables for horses?
Those are houses.
Oh, so stables for people. Is there a place to store our horse and
I did not think
carriage?
of that, but probably.
I'd assume there's probably like a shed behind what the inns for
Yeah.
merchants to put up their stock animals.
Yeah,
Not stock,
probably.
you know what I mean.
But anyway, I guess as you guys near it, the architecture of the walls around Bismarck are very similar to that of the construction for Almor's walls. Just these ones are made out of wood instead of stone, and generally are shorter than the walls that surround Almor.
Well, you can't only afford so much out in these parts. So, guys, where do you want to stay? You want to take the probably cheap inn, or you guys want to spend a little money and go to the more expensive one? Speaking of which, speaking of money, did any of those dudes end up having any coin on them?
I'm gonna roll 3 D100s. See how much they had of each. Why is it?
Copper, silver, gold.
Yes. D100, 3. Okay. Why? 61 copper, 16 silver, and 42 gold.
I mean, I feel that should easily pay for our night stay and housing for our animal. To our health, I recommend we share a round of drinks. Anyone else agree?
Huzzah! To our health.
To our health.
I'll always take a drink.
Sounds good to me.
Are there
So-
badger stables in this town?
I'm assuming they'll probably stay wherever the horses stay, unless you probably convince the bar owner that it's a really big, weird-looking dog.
It's my emotional support animal.
Yeah.
I don't know if that flies in the fucking 14th century.
Oh, you need it for emotional support? Okay. Just make sure it doesn't pee on the rug, okay?
Okay. He's house trained, don't worry.
Raise musk all over the walls. It is a mustelid. They can do that. I will.
Welcome to the Waning Mare, where cheap drinks and cheap rooms are met by great company.
Well, how much is cheap? Does anyone else have better bargaining skills? I have persuasion, not
Our normal
deception.
prices are 2 silver per room.
Intimidate him into a cheaper room. That's about it.
I mean, you are part bard. You could.
I mean, I do. Now that I say that, I do have a 7 in persuasion. I really could try and talk this guy into cheap rooms.
How about?
I think that was Brad's woman voice, not his man voice. Not Brad. I think that was Tando's woman voice, not his man voice.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
How about
You
give us a
could.
1 silver discount?
Oh my.
1 silver per person, or 1 silver for the whole party?
That's Brad. Just trying to get it down to 1 silver
Yeah.
per room.
You know, we did just deal with a bit of a bandit problem. Could be.
I mean, you guys traveled for 5 days until you got here.
Crescent kind of just like in the background sighs a little bit, goes up to this lady. How would this do? Hands over like 3 gold.
Wow, that is. Wow. Well, with that, you guys can have a couple luxury rooms.
She then bows her head respectfully, like, thank you. Turns to the rest of them. See?
Oh, come on! You're
Why
never
was the
you're never gonna
roof
save
gone?
up for retirement like that.
These are hard.
What retirement? I have no need for such things.
These are hardworking people. Why try to cheap them out of your money, right?
Because Brad is a rich dickhead.
Yeah. I'm from a wealthy family. Wealthy families don't stay wealthy if they give away charity.
The cat being the monk be like, but I have no need, and yet I carry so much.
You see, you gotta invest it, the capitalist. I'm kidding. But we will partake in the libations of this fine establishment and spend coin on their drink and food.
Thank you for choosing the Waning Mare.
You're welcome.
Gonna go up to the room. How many rooms was that? She said room z.
How
Was
many
that?
rooms do you guys need?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like how many? Like 7 of us.
Yes, 7 people total.
We're gonna split up between the Goyles and the boys. Either 2 rooms or split into 7. So like,
I mean, I don't even
Wait,
really
hold
need
on.
a room.
Hold on, fucking. I'm there too? I thought I was just sleeping in the fucking carriage.
Yeah, you are there.
Oh.
Like, you woke up.
Oh.
I'm not just gonna
And
leave you
Carly is technically
outside.
still there,
God.
too. She's just not saying anything.
Nose deep in a book.
yeah, she's been
It's
reading.
been really, really quiet for a while.
Very
I'm assuming
interesting
she made.
book.
I'm assuming she made small talk and everything, and she like did her own thing while the banditos were there. The dog and the wizard were dealing with their own bandits on the other side of the cart. We didn't see them. Great job, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't super duper matter. They're probably bigger rooms because they're higher coinage. So, anyone's character
For the
have
2 gold
anything
that
to
was given, you guys can have 2 luxury rooms.
Yeah, I mean, I think that works.
We split between Croissant, Carloya, and Sorbel go into one room, and the boys and the mouse go in the other room.
Croissant.
Croissant.
I mean, like I said, I don't even need a room. I can just like, I don't know.
I give
Sleep
you
on the roof or
a
something.
sheet rolled up into a bed.
The innkeeper lady, she's like, oh, don't be like that.
I mean, I don't know. It's what I'm used to, I guess. I can, it's comfy anywhere.
I just realized. Fucking just. I'll say this later.
Okay. All right.
Our
So
luxury rooms come with a mattress of springs and fresh sheep's wool.
considering the time period, the fact the mattresses have springs is already a luxury. The fact it's not just a solid down mattress is impressive. I will sleep on what I can get. I will take a bottle of whiskey though, as the first night my character isn't working outside.
Here, cheers. I'll drink to that.
Whiskey.
You're here.
Alright, we both need to start rolling con saves. See who blacks out first.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Chug,
I'm gonna
chug, chug.
drink on that.
Shot.
I'll have you know, I am quite good at these.
I'll have you know, I'm only slightly worse.
That's pretty good.
Ah, fuck! I pass out first. I got punished.
Takes a sip out.
Gearman takes one shot of whiskey and he immediately passes out.
Fucking elves.
I'm not much better.
The mouse.
Oh,
the mouse, the two elves, and the all both roll pretty bad. What are we gonna say is like? What are we gonna say is like the minimum you have to roll on this? Should we start
I
at
think
10 and go
10.
up by 2 until you black out?
Yeah.
I'm down.
10 is the
All right,
lowest you
all
can
right.
roll for the first one. And Crescent Moon, you are slightly drunk. Not
okay.
super. Like,
Okay.
from just the one
Okay.
shot you took.
So I'm
I'm toasty.
You're getting
I'm
a buzz.
toasty.
All right. Again.
Roy undoes his cufflinks and takes his jacket off like it's getting hot.
We're going drink for drink. Let's
Brad
go.
doesn't give a fuck. Brad's
Brad
just
kinda
like,
he just kind of rolls his shoulders back and like, all right, little man, let's go.
Again,
Drink for drink. Yes, yes,
The
yes.
cat and the
Annabelle
two
Valak have
humans
already
are
passed
doing.
out from their drinks.
Let's
One
go.
shot each.
19. Oh, fuck you,
Yeah.
dude.
Yes.
How many spell slots do I have? Just wait. I'll pull out the silvery barbs as soon as I start losing.
Alright, so minimum is now 14.
Okay, here we go. Oh, God.
Oh,
You're done.
Fuck you, Brad! I silvery barbs your ass and give myself advantage!
Oh my god.
As I'm counting a drink, I just like fucking snap my fingers. I'm
So
assuming
Brad-
Bad still passes though,
Brad,
because
give
his
your
lower was
roll
a 50.
again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm hanging on by a thread.
Crescent Moon's out.
So what happens is Crescent downs like 3 shots. She tips the glass upside down, starts like just kind of taps the floor. Guys, I gotta tap out. Hang on.
I'm halfway through a drink. I'm feeling it hit. I'm seeing him doing just fine. I fucking just like no, and I just fucking I pull the drink away from my mouth for a second, say "fuck you," and then it's only verbal components, and then I go back to finishing mine.
DC 16.
Oh my
Come
god.
on.
Just for flavor text, I'm gonna use my invisible mage hand to poke his glass to make him feel like he's a bit like wonky.
Ah, fuck's
No!
sake! Ah.
We're both going.
You didn't succeed, which means I can't still rebarbs you.
So now they
4 shots
both
in.
tap out at the same time.
What the fuck? What kind of dwarf ale is this that we go
I don't
out
know if
after
they tap
4
out
shots?
or if they just both fall over. They're just going and going at it.
We all just conk out on the table. We don't even use the room.
The second room just doesn't get used.
I mean, if you guys don't use the room, I'm definitely gonna. Like,
Man's gonna
Big
bounce
enough
on
room for
all
a
the beds.
max room.
Well, thing is, you knocked out first on the first shot.
okay, but I didn't like critically fail.
True.
I took a drink and that was like good enough for me.
Yeah, he tapped out.
Oh man,
The rest of us are hammering down The rest of us are hammering down steins of cider. He gets a shot glass that looks like a stein for him, but it's like a whiskey.
I have it's like a full glass.
That is hilariously
of
poetic.
this shot glass.
That both Both Roy and Brad just pass out at the same time. They both
Our
down their
battle
drinks.
will be legendary.
They both down their drinks and they just pass out, face first on the table.
Majestic. I love it.
Freaking like 80% ale.
So we have confirmed in this one session that elves may have advantage on saves against poison, but not the poison they're trying to drink intentionally. The cat can hold her stuff, but the humans live in such misery that they drown themselves in alcohol all the fucking time, so they have no problem.
Clearly, our first shot was whiskey, and then we slowly moved to absinthe.
Everyone blacks the fuck out.
Yeah,
I
Brad
roll
definitely
over.
does not use the room.
I roll over 4 hours later, fucking tip everyone on their side so they don't fucking vomit. I go over to start just like sharpening my knives or something for the rest of their rest.
Man wakes up. It's just like, my head.
I'm drinking coffee for the entire 4 hours to try and like walk off the hangover.
Just for stupid sakes, I'm probably gonna pass anyways. Can I make an acrobatics check to see if I fall on the floor or the table?
Sure.
Let's go. Oh, I fall on the table.
Now, because of that at 20, you crit and break it.
It's straight through the table.
Oh god, these people are gonna
Brad
hate us.
cartoon-sized hole in the.
You just destroy like a lazy Susan. The bearings are fucked to shit for just trying to support your weight. That was great. I love
I'm
it.
smiling too much right now.
The dumbest thing, but it's so good.
That was pretty great. Everyone finishes their long rest and just like all collectively just like, let's never do that again.
No, you say that as God. The party is like, no, that was fucking great.
That was close. That was close.
That
to
was
not being able
close.
to get your full rest.
A shaky night, but a full rest nonetheless.
I've rolled
You're-
way
you're-
too many
you're-
nat 20s this session.
You were shitter shattered. You were shooken by the arrival of the manses.
You were shaken by the sounds of like the inn staff like moving up and down the hallways.
Well, I mean, I was just in general like kind of shook that people have already like found me.
Yeah, it is. I mean, technically,
it was the alcohol that let him sleep through it.
Yeah.
Took the edge off.
People are already on my case. That's a bit worrying.
Fine, mass friend. No one will sell you out.
No one here will.
I don't know that yet.
How much you going for? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, obviously, it's a lot.
It was a couple thousand gold.
It's fine. He hunts monsters, not people.
I would like to say that, like to remind the party that though they technically don't know right now, he pissed off a politician for just being a good Samaritan.
Mm-hmm.
Helped wrong people, I guess.
So, we have a trek up the mountain. It's as good a time as ever. I'm gonna question for a second. Would it be a good idea to leave the carriage here? Like, what kind of mountain pass are we looking at? Are we looking at like a road, or is it become like steps?
It's a road.
Okay, I was gonna say, path up to a monastery. I would expect like, the trail of 1,000 steps or whatever. But if the cart can make it, then we might as well take it.
All right. Well, I'll be right back. Gotta use the restroom. Oh.
The ultimate deception.
Almost home. Almost home.
Almost heaven.
West Virginia,
Blue Ridge
Blue Ridge
Mountain.
Mountain,
Oh my
and
god.
then
Down in
no
the
river.
river.
This is canonically what the dog and the two humans start singing as they get drugged.
Yeah.
Yeah, just start fucking singing too.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of that ship was the
Fuck!
Starts going off on shanty.
I mean, technically, I guess my character would be the old. Maybe Gearman, but my character probably would be the only one that knows sea shanties.
Sea shanties for you. Me, I'd know like other folk songs.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Very
I think the
drunkenly
songs
start
that
singing.
I think the songs that Fenric knows are more like workers' songs.
Oak and dash and thorn, good sirs, on a good summer's morn. All that you'll need. Hold on. Fuck.
Fucking, I
It's
was
been a
just
while since I've
thinking
listened to
when
that song.
I was thinking of like earlier you started singing the fucking Wellerman. Or what was? Yeah, was it? Yeah, and I just Gurman just throws the fucking cup at you. I was gonna roll fucking what was it? Perception.
To what? To throw a cup at me?
Well, no, perception because it's ranged, but I wasn't really going to.
No, it would just be an attack roll.
I thought I had to roll perception because it's a ranged attack.
Well, you are blind, but you have
Yeah,
blind
that's
sight
it.
at the 10 feet, so it depends on how far away you were when you tried to attack me.
Yeah, that is true.
Also, if you couldn't see me, you'd still be able to hear where I am, so you could make your attack roll at disadvantage.
Ma, there's a weird cat outside.
I check out the window, she fell out. Like, fuck.
Alright.
Got
Anyway.
too drunk.
Too drunk.
You are you are Way of the Crackhead Master Monk.
You're not wrong.
Alright. So what are we doing?
We're heading up the mountain.
Alright. Shenandoah River.
Life is older than the trees.
Oh my god.
It's the taste
This
of
is our traveling
moonshine.
song.
Blowing like a breeze.
Breeze.
Country road.
Take me home.
Shut up.
To the face.
Shut up.
Timberwolves
Timberwolves can also make perception checks, fuckers.
Alright. Well, heading up the mountain, it's pretty uneventful, other than, like, on the side of the road up the mountain, you do see a weird-looking elk.
How many antlers does it have?
4.
Are the second two on its butt?
No.
Oh.
Can I see it within 10 feet of me?
Oh my
No.
god.
Can I sniff for it?
Why?
I don't know.
You
Why
smell
not?
it here.
I smell that it's weird looking.
Yeah, I can fucking. I don't know.
Pairs of antlers. 6 eyes.
You never know.
You never. Yeah, it could be a fake
Maybe
creature.
6
Fucking.
legs.
Jojo, get away from my weed.
What?
Don't worry about it.
He has to tell his favorite anime character to get away from his drugs.
Yeah, exactly.
Cat. Clearly, the cat's trying to get high.
Man,
Well, I mean, they can tell me what the fucking whatever it is looks like. Like just be like, I can see if I can remember it.
It's pretty
That's
large,
true.
and once again, just like the wolf that Fenric had seen, it just looks at you and then goes and then walks the opposite direction.
It's an elk and hops. Choom, choom, choom,
An
choom.
elk?
I was thinking of deer.
I'm
Elk
like,
like
yeah, like
elk more like trot gallop.
yeah, they trot.
That's a weird moose.
The fact he knows what a moose is.
He just has random knowledge. Just like, wait, you don't know what that is, but you know what that is?
Clearly, Brad the Chad has enough intelligence to know what a moose is.
He saw one in
Do
a
I,
picture book
though?
once.
I would like to remind the party that he has a 6 intelligence.
Yeah.
We carry up the mountain. I am writing notes and getting perturbed. I'm also, just to be clear, I am passively making a map.
It doesn't take that long to reach the monastery. It's not like that high up the mountain. But when you reach
If anything, Crescent's the one like getting like no out of all of the other times you've been with her, this is probably the most excited that you've seen her, and she's just like she kind of forgets that she's supposed to be leading you, so she kind of like runs off a little bit before realizing, oh wait, I gotta wait for them. Fuck. Shit.
Did I forget to add you to bring you guys? I did forget to. Wait, no, I didn't. You guys were on Bismarck. You just didn't move the cart token anywhere.
We went this location.
Yeah, you went there, and then you at the end of the night you went all the way down here.
I have a feeling we'll see this place again.
Oh, you most definitely will.
I see. As a funny meme, haha, I cast Longstrider on the cat so she gets farther than she thinks that she is. Wow.
Reaches the monastery, looks around. Oh shit. They're gonna
Where'd
get
everyone
lost
go?
back there.
I give the cat super zoomies.
Crescent
Reaches
Moon.
home before anybody else
This
does.
isn't
Long
very weird to you because you've lived here before. But for everyone else who hasn't really lived here, the vegetation kind of gets a little bit more, again, for lack of a better word, demonic.
Remember, what'd you say?
Demonic.
Not you.
No, all I said was the long strider on the cat joke. You cast long strider, I cast jump.
You bounce like you hop like a wallaby.
Can I sniff the air?
Okay.
Does
Go
it smell
ahead.
like fey, fiend, undead, or aberration?
Or aberrations. Gotta make sure I know where I'm at. Where's that survival at? There it is.
That's a stealth.
That's a stealth, my dear.
Bro, I can't see the fucking TV.
Well, you do not sneak up on the smell. I can guarantee you that.
I get a 20. Fuck you.
He
You
has
do have
advantage.
advantage.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you smell like it smells like wet mud, like a wet forest. Moss. But there is a small tinge of something sinister.
is gonna just hold that to himself for a bit.
I mean, it's not sinister as in there's something out there. It's more of like just the whole place smells a little bit sinister.
Oh, gotcha. Because expect me to do a lot of the sniffs because I cannot see.
I
Only
know.
10 feet in front of me. And a
Cannot
lot of healing too.
I guess I could say that
Doggo
it
cannot do
smelled
the C.
when you smell, it's like a smell of demons. Like a
Gotcha.
faint smell of demons. So therefore, fiends.
Yeah.
Though you gotta be careful on which kind of fiend you're talking about. I learned this recently. Devils and demons are both fiends.
Yeah. I know this.
But he can't tell. He just smells infernal on the air.
Yeah,
Very faintly. Very diffuse.
What check would I make to even see if Brad even notices?
Like, are you trying to notice the sniff on the air, or are you trying to notice his his response?
No, just like just the initial just the eeriness in the air.
like what I mean.
I would assume that you don't have any sensory ability to detect that.
Yeah, that's
what
what
I
I'm
mean
thinking.
for the people who can see, it's kind of just like trees and grass swirl in ways that they shouldn't. And
Gotcha.
No,
I would
I'm not
assume
really
that would
Cat
have to
just
be
walking down the path, like,
well acquainted with
yes,
these
home.
wild places, but don't feel right.
the world isn't right. This is nothing
Cat just
new to Crescent Moon. Because again,
the
she's
cat just
lived
has
here.
no care in the world, just like, yes, home, the sights of home.
Trees are red, though you don't know if that's because of it turning fall or because of something that happened to them. The trees, like, the bark is dark brown. The grass is yellowy.
I'm tracing over the photocopy of the elk. Obviously, I copied down the image of the elk using
Weirdly enough, the elk's
magic tinkering.
horn, well, the elk's antlers look very similar to that of the trees.
I will be tracing over the image with a medieval pencil.
Yes.
Just for an explanation for the other characters, I'm using magic tinkering to create an exact duplicate of the image that I saw, and then I'm tracing over it with pencils to make it permanent. So that when I drop the magic from it, it's still there. So it may look a little bit more like a kid's drawing because I do not have proficiency with art. So.
Yes.
Alright. What happens when we catch up to the cat?
I mean, nothing happens other than you reach the monastery.
Are there any goings on at the monastery?
Crescent Moon, do you interact with the entrance to the monastery at all?
She's going to, like, briefly look back to the rest of the group before turning fully to the monastery. All of you just see her run towards the entrance. And she, like, very carefully, like, runs one of her hands across, like, across one of, like, the pillars, and it's just, I'm home. I'm home. She obviously takes a moment to herself to calm down from the initial excitement of being back, and she runs fully into the monastery.
What would you say the monastery looks like? Since this was your
Okay.
home.
So the initial entrance is like several pillars, each connected by like a top banister. There's like a little bit of an archway that she just ran through. The rest of the monastery, there are like several straight pillars, and on top there are like domes made out of like a stone. Several of these cylindrical buildings are going to have like a little bit of writing on the side, pretty much just stating like, this is the monastery. This is where we train. On the initial arch entryway, what she ran her hand over was essentially a mantra that she has just kept with her this whole time. She's never said anything about it, and she's very glad to be home. She immediately turns around, like, as soon as she realizes, oh wait, the others are still at the entrance. She runs back to the entrance. Her initial thing is she comes, grabs the pillar with the writing on it. Guys, come on. I'm home. I really need to be better at this. Follow me.
If they hadn't already been.
Exactly. She, if they wish to follow her into her home, she leads them into the main building. The entryway, much like the initial entryway, just a bit of an arch, a couple of carved writings, and several names, just on the above arch, and then the connecting pillars down. She enters, and you hear her let out a sigh of relief. And the first time that you've ever seen her become just overwhelmed with emotion, you notice that she starts shaking a little bit. She turns to the group. I'm home. I'm actually home.
Going to walk over, unless Sorabel wants to interact first.
Yep, go ahead.
No? Well,
Go ahead.
my character doesn't really have too much of a similar sympathy for being home, but seeing that it means something to her, he's going to come over and give her a pat on the head and a squeeze of a hug, like, we made it back. Not saying it in that accent, but like just comforting the friend, like, glad that we were able to get you back so you could see your home. He feels accomplishment in that. So bit of a squeeze and a pat on the head. How old is your character again?
In her
My
20s,
character's
I think.
Yeah, because my character's in his late 20s. I don't want it to be weird.
Yeah, she's like 19 to 20. So.
Okay. Yeah. Pat on the head. You are a Kohai if we were weebs.
What we call it? Where's the rat
Uh,
at? Where's the rat standing? Is it next to fucking Chad or Sorbel?
It's far
I'm
away
thinking-
from Crescent Moon.
I'm currently trying to balance my distance between the cat and the massive ass badger So I am equidistant from either of those
Okay,
two creatures.
Gurman is going to attempt to find the rat.
I'm kind of in the
Go
center
for
of
it.
the group, I guess.
I
Probably
as
sitting
lo-
on top of the Steel Defender's shoulders.
Yeah, that's usually a good place to find me.
as long as you're 10 feet within my sight, I can see you.
Why are you looking for me?
You should be worried.
I am worried.
Yeah,
Good.
so Gurman walks up to the rat and he goes like in like a soft whispering type tone, covering his mouth a little bit like he's gonna cough or something. He goes, I sniffed something in the air earlier. Something kind of sinister. Like a demon or some
Again, it
of
was just
fiend.
kind of like all around, not in one particular area.
I know. It's not meant. Can't mean I can't be cautious. Those fuckers. I don't want to get clapped by a fucking fiend, my guy.
Yeah,
This is fair.
I will agree. There's something off about this place, for sure.
This place, there's not anything actually off.
I don't know.
About the monastery,
I'm from the city. I don't jive with extra planar bullshit.
Fair.
this place is out in the sticks. He's on edge as it is.
Anyway,
It's okay, Tano.
So yeah, he just finishes up by saying, "Keep your wits about. Stay cautious. I'm gonna do the same."
as you
And just
guys are
walk
like
away.
in, I imagine, probably the courtyard of the place.
Yeah, have we seen anybody?
There's a bit of, like, there's bells that start ringing as an elderly cat man steps out from a doorway and is just like,
More animals.
looky here, we finally
More
have,
predators.
well, our crescent moon finally returns.
I'm gonna say that I'm just gonna lean over to the.
Before
I know
you
the wizard's not
stands,
here. I know the wizard's not here, but I'm gonna lean over him and like, I don't know what I expected.
I mean, there's not just cat people. There's not just Tabaxi. There's like humans, there's elves, there's anybody who really wants to be a monk here.
You hear her audibly gasp before she like completely like
Before, so here's the
bows
thing
her
is,
head, goes into a kneel, like, my God.
before, well, for everyone else, well, just so that we can get this out of the way, before you stands a tall, like this man is tall, elderly, and decently muscular.
My
Like-
three biggest fears. Oh no.
His he's basically got a Fu Manchu, from what I imagine. Just like hair on his face just like whispers out into a mustache and a beard, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
This is Quiet Fang.
I give a bow, since the cat seems to show great deference.
It's been a couple months. We were all worried sick. He walks over.
She
He
gets
just
up
like
from her
walks over to Crescent
position.
Moon.
What was it? What were you saying?
She like gets up from her position. Sir, I apologize for when I left. I understand that it was not the best decision at the time, but
Oh, I thought it.
you
I was thinking that it was just gonna be like you, like the day you got teleported away. and not you just straight up leaving the monastery.
I mean, it could be what she's referring to. There's so much I need to tell you, but she quickly glances over the rest of the party before turning back. Sir, I've been having them again.
Come along then. Let us have a chat.
And this is the first time that the party is going to notice that her hands start to shake. She seems very nervous about the current situation that she's been placed in, and she hasn't shown that outside of the monastery. But she is going to follow her monastic master with a quick glance back at the rest of them, like, I'll explain if there are questions later.
The rest of you, why don't my pupils give you a tour?
Really quick, I would like to quickly... May I make an insight check to see if I see that she looks nervous?
Sure.
Fucking Christ. That's 20. I am going to...
Just read
my
her
skilled
mind.
offender with the mouse in tow will walk slightly closer to me, and I'm going to whisper to the mouse, because I'm assuming I know he can do this. I'm gonna ask him. You know that thing where you can look like other types of things?
Yeah.
You mind tailing them and being conspicuous? Not sure how I feel about this.
Alright.
I'm gonna step in front of him as he does this.
What would be something that would
I mean,
be...
you could have always just activated your homunculus servant.
I could, but my homunculus servant can't talk.
That's true.
So anything it sees, it can't communicate back.
Here's the thing. What I'm gonna do is on myself, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay, Pass Without Trace as well as your wild shape.
Yep. I think I'm just going to transform. I'm feeling the vibe. I'm going to transform into I'll transform into like a little house cat.
A house cat?
Yeah, just like a cat.
We should have totally checked it with the cat if they have those around here.
No, don't worry about it.
He's got Pass Without Trace. They won't be able to see him.
As long as we don't keep pets around here, what's this doing?
What's this doing here? Get out of here! Gets the broom.
I'm just gonna pull up a quick cat stat block. There we go. A good old +4 to stealth.
Just in case you get spotted, you never know.
So that's a good +14 to stealth.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, Pass Without Trace on myself, and then wild shape into like a house cat.
Hell yeah. And he slinks away.
And I slink away.
And then he's just like, Quiet Fang is just like, come along, Crescent. He carefully puts his hand over her shoulder just to guide her in the direction of a more private area.
Can I sniff the air once more?
Go ahead.
Woo!
For what reason?
I don't know. You gotta be cautious. See if I can pick up anything.
What are you trying to smell for?
Anything like anything out of the ordinary, like something that's not supposed to be there. I guess.
No, there's nothing that's out of the ordinary here.
Okay, because I was originally gonna say like I guess try to look for the scent that I smelt before, which
It's kind of just all around that smell. Even
Like-
here.
What the implication, as far as I can tell, is that it's part of the environment that suffuses this entire area,
Yes.
I
right?
gotcha.
It's not like you're smelling like the trail of a specific creature. It's that the entire area is like, has this ambient essence of fiendish energy from some source.
Gotcha.
Water cycle. Anyway. As Crescent Moon is guided into a more private room.
I'm gonna try to slip into this room.
Alright, let's roll that stealth check. Why not?
Alright.
Give us your plus 10 to that, though. Too.
Okay. Well, I just gotta make. I had my character sheet real small for combat. Gotta make it bigger so I can actually navigate it not easily.
Why not just... Do you only have one screen?
Yeah.
Oh,
I only have one screen.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
If you had two screens, I would just say to expand it and then put it onto the other screen.
Yeah. No, I had two screens at one point. I don't have two screens
Currently. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. That's fine. Roll that stealth. That's a 20.
24. Wait. No, because like, let's see here. That's it's like a 20.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Just for clarity's sake, let me roll like a special d20.
Yeah.
Let's do just plus that much. Just to see, this is his perception check.
I really feel like I should have hit him with a fucking invisibility as he
Okay.
walked past.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine. He rolled an 8.
Oh yeah. No, totally.
You're absolutely fine. He rolled an 8. He closes the door behind you three and then places down 2 pads for both of them to kneel on and pulls out a piece of parchment and a pen. I imagine that he also somewhere has written down what was written in the sand before from Crescent's original dream, well, from her original vision. So, what happened in your dreams? Or visions?
It's the same as the first time. Several of them have gotten longer, more specific. If you remember the man,
Of course.
after I see him, there's some kind of skeletal hand and a heart. And she's very much shaken about this, about having to retell what happens. But that's not the worst of it all. She links her hands and places them in her lap, trying to compose herself. The hand, it reaches for a heart, and it clenches. I
as you say the word, like
Sir,
he's writing down what you're saying about the dream, and then as you get to the word clenches, he just stops, and he's just like, it clenches the heart.
Yes.
What happens after that?
I don't know. Because the last time I saw it, I woke up.
I mean, I'm gonna backtrack and say that there was like when right before you woke up and it clenched, like crushed the heart. There was like a short stint of like celestial language.
She um she like takes a moment to breathe before looking at the wall behind him. I could you find the scroll with the writing,
It doesn't
please?
match. I can tell you right now that the celestial words that you saw don't match up with the ones from your first vision. But he does as you ask. He doesn't have to look very hard for it. He finds it pretty quickly. And it's just like, well, I haven't been able to find anyone to help translate this. But maybe you can.
I may know someone.
Now, about your more recent dream. Was there
Uh,
any language used?
yes. Not spoken, but for a moment. It was the same writing as this, and she gestures towards like the celestial characters of the
Can you
original vision.
Are you able to write them down? As he hands you the parchment that he was writing on, as well as the pen that he was using to write.
uh since it has been a number of days since this occurred, should I roll a history to see if I can
Yes.
recall?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's probably good enough of a history check.
Okay, so to the best of her ability, she writes down the characters that she at least remembers very vividly. The ones that she can't quite remember, she just leaves blank, and she hands it back over.
I mean, I don't know how much longer we're gonna go for, but see you around, Fenric. Alright. Well, it's definitely the same language as before. Why don't you go and take a rest? Take these pieces of parchment with you.
Of course. She grabs the parchment and she like rolls it into a scroll. Very carefully stands and leaves the room to go to wherever the party has been led off to.
Mm-mm.
You just have Gurman transform and just have him sit, just doing dog things.
This is civilization. I don't know how comfortable these people are with big scary doggo man. We'll save having to explain that to when you are also saving their lives.
You know?
And with
Going to.
All
I
right,
was
go
gonna
for
say
it.
I was gonna have wherever we end up going, if we're going to get rooms or something while we're here visiting, like at a hostel. Not hostile isn't like hostile, but like hostel isn't like, the place where you stay.
Mhm.
I was gonna just have gonna pretty much just be grilling the dog, not like on like a grill, but like for information about what he smelled, and I'm just gonna take notes on it. Don't think it's gonna go anywhere, but just take notes on his description of the smell, because I was taking notes on like the weird animals and shit. So I'll just be taking notes on that.
Yeah.
So it did smell like apricots, for example.
No.
It smells a little bit like this. I start to uncork a bottle. It's the one with the nightshade. I put the cork back on. I pull out almonds to give him the smell of cyanide. Was like this.
No.
Oh. I
Roll
start pulling out.
survival.
Cool. Me?
No, me. You roll survival to smell. It
Freaking
smells like
just
pee.
dies.
Just
Just
smells like tomatoes collapses.
When Crescent finally gets to the rest of the group, hi guys.
Cat rubs up against your legs. I'm assuming Fenric turns back once he's in the room. And then you know he probably won't say anything. His player's not here.
Yeah. He'll just sit
So
around now.
I'm really tempted to ask, why is there a scent? But I'm not gonna
If
do
you
that
really
because
want
I'm
the answer, wait till after
I'm
session.
I'm fucking curious. So till fucking Gurman figures it out, he's gonna stay cautious.
All right, but as she enters the room and just closes the door behind you, I think that's where we're gonna end the session. What's gonna happen next session, guys?
we burn the place down. No.
Everything explodes. We all die.
Rocks
Well,
fall, we all die. Clearly.
Exactly.
Yes.
We are on a mountain.
We investigate. Is it does anything seem sussy baka here? That's the real
Other than the
question.
No, not really. Everything's
Mm.
other
about as
than the
Crescent
scent,
remembers. The scent is natural.
fucking he doesn't know that.
I
Who knows? There could be
mean-
a fucking being underneath the monastery, hibernating. I don't fucking know this.
How much has Girion been to the east?
I don't know.
'Cause
Man's just been
if he has
everywhere at
been
least
to the
once.
east, where the forest is all demonic-y and fey-like, it's also a very similar smell to that.
I can't say because fucking man's been everywhere, so I don't know. In character, fucking
So yes,
who
he's
knows?
been to the east. He knows of demonic and fey-like
Smell.
vegetation. It's very similar to that, but just without the fey part.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I don't know. I'm gonna just keep him cautious because nothing ever happens whenever there's a fiend scent. Man can't see. That's also the reason why he's staying cautious
Anyway.
because he can't see the trees.
thank you all for watching. Have a
Bye,
great rest of your
chat. Or at least whoever's
day.
still in chat.
Adios.
Hasta Monwego.
Bye.
GG's.